G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you guys are doing well. We're out here having a little bit of a camp this morning because, well, in the previous episode we decided to do a bit more pearl farming, and we sort of did that, you know, towards the later part of the night really, so I decided to have a camp out here. But there's also another reason why we're here. We're also here to try and look for that insect. Now, I just recalled though that it is a little bit pointless to do that without actually having our bug book. And I definitely stashed away my bug book towards the end of the episode in the previous one anyway, so I'm gonna have to think about maybe doing another camp or so in the next few episodes if we are going to look for this new bug in the pine forests. So yeah, apologies guys, I should have maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe finished the episode in the house rather than out here in the middle of nowhere. But that's okay, all good. We can pretty much get home pretty quickly from here, and we'll do what we need to do for the day. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we have 50 pearls, so I don't think it's time to call Jimmy just yet. We only managed to get like another 10 pearls yesterday, which is, you know, not that much, to be honest. Surely there would be other pearls out there that we haven't really found yet, which I would like to try and mark down and get a hold of. But I don't know. I don't know about doing another batch of pearl farming right this moment. Oh yes, I forget, but with the fish, you can't exactly drop them into storage. You have to sort of sell them off to John immediately. So I'll actually do that right now, and this will give me a good opportunity to also buy that shovel, because yeah, I was sort of thinking I wanted to do some dredging yesterday, but then I realized that I didn't have a shovel. And it was already past 6, so let's grab one. That way we're going to be ready. And yeah, we should do some more dredging later on tonight. I mean, it's not a necessity because we do already have 100, you know, 100 keys. We do have corn today as well, which is very nice. I've been waiting for the corn harvest. Speaking of the 100 keys, guys, I have already posted in the community post, or community section, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube. And yeah, that's basically going to be the schedule of the final stream. So if you want to cast your vote, you can do so there. I've got like about 4 different viable times as approved by Mrs. Blue. So take a look and perhaps maybe cast your votes in as to what is the best time that might suit all of you guys. And yeah, we'll go with the majority vote and we'll go from there. I do have a lot of things to do here at the manual farm, it seems. There's probably a lot of other crops that I need to sort out. Yeah, I mean, all the cabbage is ready as well. We do have cabbage seeds ready to replace all of the cabbages that we're taking out today, which is good. I do also need to feed and organize all of the animals as well. So yeah, plenty of things to do this morning. In terms of what we're going to get up to as a sort of quote-unquote main activity of the episode, I think we're really going to focus on trying to complete the track in this episode. So a couple of things. We need palm wood paths, we need lamps, and we need more water beds as well. So when we get back to the workshop, we'll be pretty much doing a lot of crafting, and we'll get it all done. Would also like to check on the big farm sometime soon to see where that's at. Might actually take the heli out for a spin today, and that way we can take a look at the farm from there. Let's just have a look over this side as well. Things looking okay. We do have a few bush limes growing, so let's just quickly grab all of that. And yeah, I think from here we should try to figure out all the food for all the animals, do the shearing and the milking as well. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I really like doing the feeding at 8 o'clock precisely is because our boyos don't get too far away. But luckily, we've managed to find them pretty close by. Actually, very, very close by, which is good. Normally, they tend to wander off very, very far. Got more stuff here. Let's just do what we need to do. Yeah, harvest days are complicated because you end up spending so much time here at the farm. But I guess we've sort of made things worse by doing a bit of a camp in the previous episode, not realizing that we don't have the things that we need to do the things that we need. Bloody hell. Yeah, I might do a camp tonight as well. Maybe that's a good idea, and we'll try and go out to the same spot because, you know, that area has a decent number of pine forests nearby, so we should hopefully be able to catch this mysterious you know, bug that we haven't seen. Something in the mail. Plenty of animal research center stuff. I should actually drop in the animal traps in that case. Alright, and we do have, yep, the milking and the shearing to do, and then the crab pots, and I think next step is going to be just replanting all of the cabbage. Guandongs. Alright, looking good. And the pen is looking good as well. Nice and clean. Should get fertilizer going, actually. So yeah, that's excessive. I think that's what we need. And we'll drop this off. Just gonna put the tools away as well. We might need a little bit of space with the way things are going, and we might have... Guys. A Maggie egg. I've never seen a Maggie egg before. I mean... Are we supposed to try and hatch it or something? I guess we are, but then how do I keep it warm? I'm gonna have to do some research on the Maggie egg, guys, and, you know, this is exciting. I've not seen this before, so I'm curious. Hopefully we can actually get a pet magpie, and that'd be cool. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah, but I was not expecting to see anything new, aside from more stuff from the Reef Islands, obviously. But there we go, we've got a Maggie egg. Oh god, alright. Did not need to do that. Let's just put that back down. Alright, not so lucky today. Not so lucky at all. Alright. And I think that's it. We do want to just focus on replanting cabbage seeds, or cabbages. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, I get the distinct feeling as well that I'm not going to be able to get to 50 mil dinks before we finish up the series. You know, I'm not really stressed too much though, because if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We can always check out the, you know, the Halo in the next series when we come back to it. So it's no stress. Okay, looks good to me. I'm just double checking, because we have fertilized a lot of these patches, and I just don't want to accidentally forget and then waste some of the fertilizer that we've already got in the ground. Okay, looks good, I think. So I'm gonna actually just go to the town like this without using any of the, you know, the vehicles. Because we often don't really use all of our stamina for the day anyway, so... Alright, looking good. A few additional things for John's place. We'll drop that in there. And yeah, might as well keep going with the wheat. Looks like our fermenter's ready to accept something else. Let's maybe grab... I would say maybe more Waddle Teas. We did end up selling the Waddle Brews the other day, so I need to catch up on the Waddle Brew production. Alright, let's drop those, and gotta quickly check on what Sheila's accepting today. Potatoes? Interesting. I think we have a decent number of potatoes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, got a lot of potatoes. You know, one thing that I'm not entirely sure of, though, is whether or not potatoes can be simply grilled. You know? Doesn't look like it. Billy cans, actually. Forgot about the billy cans. Let's get something going in the billy cans. I think we've got enough for bush lime jams. So why not? Let's do it. Okay, let's sell off these potatoes, hopefully make a bit of cash. And depending on how much we make, we might need to visit the bank. Welcome to the Tucker Box. What can I do for you, Possum? Want to sell you 500 or more than 500 potatoes. Some great produce here, Blue. How does 1 million dink sound? Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, we did sell, you know, 500, so that's a lot. So I guess maybe from a rate perspective, I don't know, it could still be quite low. But it's better than just keeping them there. So I'll drop in another mill. Is there a way to convert that into cash? 500 for 1. So if we've got... Yeah, I don't think you can actually... Yeah, okay. It's only one way. It'd be good if you could convert some of the permit points into cash. Oops, deposit. Let's go with a mil. Yeah, we've still got 11 million to go. Tall order, I feel. Do we have any tasks that might be due? Oh yes, the Alpha Jackaroo. Yep, and I better actually turn this into Sally right now. Speaking of Sally, it might actually be a good idea for us to also get a nice haircut before the final episode. You know, I've been looking very, very disheveled for a very long time. Sally, where is she? There she is, okay. Helping out at the farm.
Yep.
Hey, Blue. What's up? What's going on? Why can't I turn it in? Oh, hang on a second, hang on a second. That alpha... that alpha is actually still out there. My bad. Well, I've got to take care of the Alpha Jackaroo then. So we'll do that. And yeah, well, I do want to, as I said, focus on making sure that the track is complete. It is a Wednesday, so technically we've still got a few more episodes to go. I think in this one we might do the crafting, and then we could place it down tonight, or we could place it down tomorrow. Don't forget, I do also want to make it out to the camping spot as well. So yeah, let's just start by crafting first though. So we're gonna need these. We might need to smelt some more copper. We need quartz crystals, I think. Light bulbs. Yep. And we need... what do we need for the water beds? I forget. Oh, pearls. We need pearls for the waterbed. And... what else did I say we needed? So we needed the lights, we needed the water beds. We need... I think that's it. Isn't it? I guess we do need to decide on like some kind of a... like a ticket booth. And that should be set up somewhere on the outside. I do also want to see if we have some spare fencing, because I do want to run a little bit more of the fencing if possible. Not this style, it's the other type that I want, so we'll take a quick look at what's available. Yeah, these fences. Oh, we need iron for that, my bad. Oh yes, and the palm wood paths. Iron. Need to maybe drop in some more iron ores. Okay, let's take a look. So palmwood paths. I'll get just one batch because I don't think we need too much more. And then we need these lamps. I think we need quite a few of these. So I'm gonna go in with... let's go with 8. I think that should be sufficient. And then we need those fences. We don't really need a lot. We probably just need one batch, and that should be enough. Okay, good. Let's just drop in some of our materials here. Oh yes, the forgot about the water beds here. Copper bars and bags of cement. I think maybe, what, 2 batches? Maybe 3? A good measure. And I should make a decision on what I want to use as a ticket booth. And I think it's going to be just one of these stalls, if I can find the bloody things. I think we'll go with this, the blue gumwood market stall. So let's just track that. Cloth, gumwood, nails. Should be pretty easy. Don't have a lot of nails though. Do a couple of batches of nails first. Then now we should be able to get this thing. Brilliant. Okay, cool. I'm just also trying to have a think here, but I feel like we're missing a few things for the bar over there. We do have the bar sort of set up, but I need to actually decorate on the bar itself. And perhaps maybe also put another sign for the bar. We've got to think about another name for another bar, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know, and I'll try and work it in. Aside from that though, I think we're ready, hopefully. Alright. And yeah, we just need to put all of this stuff down. Cabbage seeds needs to go back. I'm gonna pick up my gear right now for the dredging. And look, I might start the dredging pretty early on, because we do want to end up, you know, doing that camping. There's the matter of the jackaroo as well that needs to be taken out. Let's maybe grab something that'll help us with that. Alright, I think we're ready. I didn't bring a vehicle here, right? So, time to hoof it back home. It's already pretty late. I'll do the cherries when the other cherries are ready. Okay, so drop that back in there, and yeah, I'll take the heli. Just gonna swing by the big farm. Okay, well, big farm is also ready. So we might be pretty busy tonight. I feel like this episode has primarily been farming. Oh, actually, no. We'll be heading back. Sorry, guys. I've already forgotten the bug book. I need that bug book. So, but we're going back to have a chat with Sally anyway. So, we can grab the bug book on the way back out when we do the dredging. Arguably, I could do the dredging right now, and then go back and see Sally later, but if we do that, there is a real risk of missing the opportunity to actually speak to Sally. So, I don't want that to be an issue. Good times. Alpha antler for all of the fertilizer. Yeah, I'm sort of wondering whether or not I want to also, at some point, fertilize the big farm. That could be a decent thing to do, because if we end up fertilizing the big farm, then we'll have like even faster production of wheat and sugarcane. But I mean, I can barely get through all of the wheat and sugarcane that we currently have, so I don't know. Maybe it's not really required. Alright, let's go and see Sally first. Once we're done with that, we'll go back out, we'll do the dredging, and then towards the end of the day, we shall head for a camping spot. One thing that is a concern, though, is, you know, the fact that we'll be picking up so much junk. I'm just wondering whether or not I actually have space to try and capture more bugs and stuff in the morning. Where is Sally? A whole bunch of other people around. Sally was hanging out on that side before. I wonder if she's still there. Yes, actually she is. Alright, very good. Let's have a chat. Some scary things come out at night. I completed your request. Thank you for taking care of the alpha jackaroo. Those alpha creatures are really dangerous and can cause a lot of havoc. Here, take 18,000 as promised. Alright, sweet. 18,000, more permit points as well. Permit points that I don't really know what to do with, but I suppose when the 1.0 or whatever next update comes, we might actually have a need for a lot of the permit points anyway, so it's probably a good idea to bank them up. More bananas, stash them. Antler, yeah, I do want to try and stash away the antler as well. Do I want to do the big farming today? It's a very good question. Tempting. But I reckon I'll leave it for now. I think it's better if we come back to that, say, tomorrow. Just because we've got so much stuff to do already. Bug book. Yep. Yeah, let's just stash the bug book away, and we should be pretty good to go when it comes to the dredging. So let's chuck that on, let's put that in place. I might eat the fairy bread, just to give us a little bit of extra room to work with. Alright, just trying to remember where we were dredging before. I think it was here. We did get, like, all the way to the end, where the ocean starts, so I think we'll work our way this way from the bridge this time around. And yeah, we'll see how far we can get, maybe halfway or so, or maybe even more. Yeah, I'm thinking there's probably going to be like even more mines and stuff like that that we would want to visit. And those keys are still going to be very, very important for any future updates that we get involved in. Oh yes, mustn't forget about these jellies. And I do probably want to do a big repair on all of our our gear before we end up going to Reef Islands, because I don't want to be caught out with equipment that's not as durable. The other thing is, do we need more than one shovel? That's another question that I sort of have. But I think that's not required, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, you have to spend the 10 keys. Was it 10 keys or 5 keys at a time to find one treasure? And it's not like you're doing a lot of digging. It's only a little bit. So yeah, I don't think we need like more than one shovel. We better bring a shovel that is full durability though. 100%. Yeah, we found a decent amount already, over that side. Not getting a lot of hits over here, though. I was sort of seeing some recent comments about our big sales to Jimmy, and some people think that perhaps what's fetching a lot of money when we go to Jimmy is all of the bright wires, potentially. I don't know, I feel like I should go to Jimmy's place and perhaps maybe oh my god, we've got... Is this a moo nest here? That's a very strange place for a moo nest to spawn, but anyway. Yeah, coming back to what I was saying, maybe one of these days I should go and sell things one at a time, if you guys get my drift. So we can sort of get an idea of what's worthwhile and what's not worthwhile. I'm sure plenty of people have done the testing for it. You know, I could just simply watch a YouTube video on it, but I don't know, I've been playing the game pretty spoiler-free. So there's plenty of things that are a bit of a surprise when I get to it myself, you know? Which is quite nice. I like nice surprises. Probably don't need that. Just gonna have the fairy bread now. Give us a little bit of extra space and give us a little bit of extra stamina. There we go, that's what we want to see. Haven't seen a single key for the day. That's the first one. I'm also just having a think right now, guys, about the actual day that we go to Reef Islands and how I'm gonna sustain myself for the duration of the stay there, because will no doubt be there for quite a long time. And I suspect the stream might be like a good 2 or maybe even 3 hours long. But somehow we're going to have to sustain, you know, moving around and traveling and all that sort of stuff. So I'm sort of thinking what kind of foods I want, whether or not I just need to bring like a whole bunch of coffee or... I mean, I think wattle brews are a given, and also the bottle brews are definitely going to be quite important. So yeah, I might need a lot of food. So the moment we get to Saturday, I think I'm going to be definitely busy preparing all of the foods that we're going to consume for the day. But perhaps maybe I should chip away at it as well, and try to, you know, essentially make a few things before we even get to Saturday. Like maybe more coffees and stuff. I mean, coffees are going to be pretty easy to try and prepare. So anyway, I think we're done for the day. We're just going to head back to all of the barrels and bins, and we'll see if we can get a few more keys. Pockets are full already. Jeez. I might let go of one type of junk, but I'll do it tomorrow morning when I actually need to, because don't forget, we are camping out to try and find that mysterious bug. Just double check. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Okay. The weary moos are awake. Might not be so happy that we're here. But I don't think they like swimming in deep water, so we're kind of safe where we are. Hopefully. Oh, there's one more here. I was sort of hoping that in a new update at some point they'll introduce like an alpha moo, because we've seen the weary moos, we've seen the docile weary moos, but we haven't exactly seen like a really big tough one. I reckon that'd be kind of cool, or a cool concept to explore. Alright. I think we are done with the dredging for tonight. I'm just double checking that we haven't missed any, but I don't think we have. So let's get a move on. And yeah, we're going to be closing out the episode by settling down in our camping area. But yeah, a lot of things to think about trying to do the final episode. I've only just thought about the fact that I need so much food, and I'm getting a little bit concerned about that. Obviously, we're going to try and empty out our pockets as best as possible, so you know, we'll have plenty of space for some food that we want to bring, but I'm just thinking that past 12 o'clock, obviously, our HP also ticks down slowly, right? So we would want to be able to negate that and not die constantly. And wattle brew, sorry, not wattle brews, the bottle brews are how we normally do it. I'm just concerned about whether or not we've got enough, that's all. Especially if we're going to be staying there for a while. Otherwise, we might need to eat other types of food. But I don't really know if anything else gives us, like, you know, health regeneration. Like the bottle brew does. Alright. Let's maybe get rid of... Oh, I don't know what's not important. Maybe the ear hats, because we only have a couple of those. So I'll put the ear hats away. I can take the helmet off and breathe some fresh air here, but once again, I think we're going to be ending the episode out here in our camping area, and once we do come back, I was my heart skipped a beat there for a second, thinking that we didn't have the bug book, but yes, we do have the bug book, so we'll be checking for bugs first thing in the morning tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have some luck trying to, you know, find this mysterious bug. Again, not too stressed though. If we don't find it, we don't find it, and we can always try another time. But yeah, always nice to try and complete our collection in the museum if we can. But oh god, how rude! We're just going to sign out, and suddenly we're being attacked. Oh yes, these guys are sort of immune to the fire. Can't even collect the meat. Let's put that there. Is the meat more important than something else? Maybe I can get rid of the rock path, to be honest. Maybe I don't need that. I can bring some more meat back home. Goodness me. Alright, let's just have one more brew there. Or coffee, rather. And, yeah. I think this is the episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Bit of a mishmash, if you ask me. But, I think we managed to kick a few goals here and there. The next episode, again, gonna be very, very busy. We'll try and complete the track in the next one. Hopefully, anyway. Right. Signing out. Leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.